The legend of Atlantis, a powerful, advanced civilization swallowed by the sea in a single night. But what if it wasn't just a myth? Today, we're diving into the story of Dr. Richard Muir, who claims he's finally uncovered Atlantis. Could he have really solved one of history's biggest mysteries? Or is this just another case of pseudoscience? Stick around as we unravel the fascinating tale of the man who claimed to have found Atlantis, a story filled with mystery, controversy, and one major discovery you won't want to miss. The story of Atlantis originates from the Greek philosopher Plato around 360 BCE. In his works Timaeus and Critias, Plato described Atlantis as a powerful, wealthy civilization beyond the Pillars of Hercules, now known as the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis was rich, technologically advanced, and built with a unique circular design. But Plato warns that the Atlanteans became greedy and corrupt, angering the gods. In a single day, Atlantis vanished under the waves. For centuries, explorers and theorists have hunted for Atlantis, from the Mediterranean to the Caribbean and even Antarctica, yet no solid proof has emerged. Until now, according to Dr. Muir. Enter Dr. Richard Muir, a self-taught researcher driven by a lifelong fascination with Atlantis. Unlike most Atlantis hunters, Muir has no ties to major universities. He spent years pursuing this passion independently, digging through ancient texts, geological studies, and satellite images. Recently, Muir made a shocking claim. Atlantis is not underwater, but in the Sahara Desert, within a formation called the Richat structure, also known as the Eye of the Sahara. This massive, circular structure, 25 miles wide, is located in Mauritania and can even be seen from space. Initially thought to be an impact crater, scientists now believe it's a natural formation created by volcanic activity and erosion. But Muir believes it's something much more significant. Muir points out the Richat structure's concentric circles, which he says match Plato's description of Atlantis almost perfectly. A city of alternating rings of water and land. According to Muir, the shape and layout of the Richat structure are too similar to Plato's Atlantis to be a coincidence. Muir also argues that the Sahara wasn't always a desert. Geological studies confirm that thousands of years ago, this region was lush, with rivers and lakes, making it plausible that a thriving civilization could have existed there. He even suggests that evidence of massive flooding could explain how Atlantis was suddenly lost. As the desert expanded, the Richat structure and any civilization around it could have been abandoned or buried by sand. Not everyone's convinced. Geologists argue that the Richat structure is entirely natural, formed over millions of years through volcanic activity and erosion, with no sign of human intervention. Historians are also skeptical, pointing out that Plato's story was likely an allegory about hubris and corruption rather than a real historical account. They believe Atlantis was meant as a moral lesson, not a physical place to find. However, Muir's supporters argue that history is filled with examples of discoveries once thought mythical, like the city of Troy, which was long considered a legend until it was found in Turkey. Could Atlantis be another myth grounded in reality? Dr. Muir's claims have gone viral, sparking heated debates on social media. Enthusiasts argue Muir may have found something groundbreaking, comparing it to the discovery of Troy. On YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit, users are dissecting satellite images, analyzing Muir's theories, and rereading Plato's descriptions with fresh eyes. Critics, on the other hand, have labeled his work pseudoscience, dismissing it as wishful thinking. They argue he's ignoring the geological and historical evidence that points to the Richat structure being a natural formation. Despite the backlash, the allure of Atlantis remains powerful, and the possibility that there's more to our history than we know keeps the debate alive. Recent advances in archaeology have shown us that history often hides surprises. With tools like LiDAR and satellite imaging, scientists are uncovering lost cities and civilizations that were hidden under jungles and deserts. These discoveries remind us that ancient myths may hold more truth than we think. Could Atlantis actually be out there waiting to be discovered? Dr. Muir's theory, while unproven, invites us to look closer and question whether Atlantis was a single city or a symbol of forgotten civilizations, remnants of which might still exist. So what do you think? Could Dr. Muir have found Atlantis, or is it just a fantasy? Let us know in the comments. And if you're fascinated by mysteries like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more. Thanks for watching. And until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep seeking the truth.